morning or afternoon or evening from wherever you have made the time to listen to this program. Welcome to the B.E.S.T program, Creating Harmony Within by creating the pause in your day to experience your best day yet. I'm glad you could be with me today. Over the next hour, you will learn how to create your best day, and in reality, you're beginning to create the best life that you have been desiring moment by moment. I appreciate you taking the time to attend my webinar. My intent today is to share with you valuable information and action steps that will have life-changing impact for you to help you experience more ease and flow in your day by creating harmony within. I will be offering you an opportunity to enroll in the complete B.E.S.T program at the conclusion of this. But if you're currently not interested in the full program, stay with me anyways, because there are lots of things in this call to change your life to one of joy and hope, and I will be sharing with you 3 quick ways that only takes 30 seconds that you can do anytime, anywhere, and will have positive impact on your thoughts and feelings to alter your outlook and relieve the stress response within 30 seconds. If you're living a life full of stress, struggle and strain, if you feel rushed, anxious and overwhelmed, if you're feeling the pain of a loss of a job, relationship or loved one, or tragic circumstances or in chronic pain and have lost hope that life will ever get better, I promise you that this program, the simple step-by-step approach I have derived from my own experiences of depression, chronic pain, stress and struggle due to an acquired brain injury from a horseback riding accident, in conjunction with the latest research I have acquired on the connection of the heart, mind and soul with the most effective exercises which will elicit the best belief, emotion, sensation and thought and their positive impact on your life. You have come to the right webinar today, my friend. Your joining this call is not an accident. There is something you're meant to glean from this program today. So once again, welcome. I'm glad you are here. Our talk will be about 40 minutes in length, and you'll be able to talk with me directly after that to ask questions and share what is on your mind as a result of the information shared today, if you've chosen to listen to a live call. If you're listening to this by the podcast, you'll still get a chance to talk with me live, and I will email you the date to connect with that call. At the end of this webinar, as I stated, I will introduce a 7-week program that I have been developing to lift and shift your life to one with ease and flow, greater meaning, purpose and passion, and to ignite hope in your life. I want you to know that if you choose to listen and participate in the B.E.S.T program, that I guarantee your complete satisfaction with the program and life-changing effects. But no pressure. That is what we are trying to decrease and avoid in our lives. So if you listen and feel this is not for you, no worries. I thank you in advance for listening and feel blessed that you are here with me now. So let's get started right now with positive effects, ways to help you shift to ease and develop harmony from within. As you are aware from the promotional materials, B.E.S.T is an acronym for beliefs, emotions, sensations and thoughts. And we're going to work with all of these elements that are so crucial to creating harmony within to create the life you desire. So let's begin right away by learning about the concepts that drive your success, happiness and creates harmony for you. And funny enough, the first thing to do is to do nothing. It is to release and let go, to clear your mind and your body of the tensions and stress that you have been holding on to. Because really, the only time you do not have stress is when the undertaker undertakes to take you under. And I think you want to take care of your stress and worries right now before that happens. Many times we're not conscious of the stress and tension we are carrying in our shoulders, our tightened jaw, or just thoughts that cross our minds randomly and continuously throughout the day. We have 40 to 50,000 random thoughts all day long. We think, imagine, ponder all sorts of things that we don't even realize we're registering within our minds. Without this awareness, these negative feelings, emotions, thoughts, or beliefs can be causing all sorts of negative results in our lives. These negative feelings and thoughts soon turn into physical pain, depression, anger, and are the biggest reasons for unsatisfactory, scarcity-driven lives. And the easiest, fastest, and most effective way to decrease stress and eliminate the negative effects is to breathe. Yep, it's that easy. Research has proven that 3 deep, cleansing breaths will immediately combat the negative effects of stress on your body, decrease tension, increase focus, and help you regain insight and clarity in the moment. So let's take care of that straight away. Move around a bit in your chair. This helps to reawaken your body and mind to be able to listen and focus in awareness. Sit in a chair with a fairly straight back, shoulders rolled back with your back relaxing into the chair, your feet flat onto the ground, and your hands gently laying on your lap with palms up. Let your eyes have a soft focus in front of you, or just let them gently close. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and at your maximum inhalation, just pause briefly. And then let that breath out through your mouth, letting the tension in your jaw release. Let your shoulders drop, and let your arms fall heavy on your hands and resting on your legs. Take another deep breath and pause. Then release that breath and feel that tension wash away from your shoulders and through to your lower back and out your body. Pause briefly, then take another deep breath. Feel your diaphragm expand and your lungs fill. Pause at the maximum inhalation again, and then let it go. Release the tension you may be feeling in your body. And return back to your normal breathing, opening your eyes and refocusing on this moment. You've done it. You've taken your first 30-second pause to immediately relieve the stress response, increase focus, decrease anxiety, if even just a little bit. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you didn't accumulate all of this worry, stress, and hurry in a day. So congratulate yourself for even just taking a few deep breaths. The state of being aware, present to the moment, is where your best day comes from. This is where your passions and joy live, where creativity blossoms, where your inspiring ideas reside. You can feel guilty about yesterday and chide yourself about it, but that won't change it. You can worry about tomorrow, but that won't affect it. But you can gain awareness, mindfulness in this moment, and then be able to focus on this moment and what you can do right now. It is in this time of silence, solitude, and quiet that inspiring ideas arise, problems are solved, and harmony can be restored. It is a time of introspection, connecting within, connecting to the infinite wisdom and life that resides within you. A time without stress and struggle that intuitively you know how to be. You innately know the answer to the questions or problems you may be facing. The answers, your peace resides within you right now. You just need a few deep breaths to silence the fear, chaos, disharmony you are experiencing within, to access the wisdom that lies dormant, waiting for your awareness. And the 3 breaths we just took is a great beginning step to access this. It is in the pause that we become more open, allowing, and willing to let go and empty ourselves of old ideas, patterns, and obstructions in our lives. I feel this is the most important link to creating harmony within. That is, creating the pause in your day, or in any moment throughout your day that you sense feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, or even boredom or sleepiness at a time that it is inappropriate. Connect to your body in awareness. Pause and take 3 deep, deep breaths, and the feelings of stress will begin to dissipate. Our struggles, stress and tension resides in actually trying too hard and speeding up rather than trying to listen to our body, mind and soul and what inspires us. We tend to ignore our gut feelings, the whisperings of our heart and the longings of our soul because they seem illogical or contrary to what society demands and teaches us. Society tells us that if you aren't busy doing something, you aren't useful. If you can't proclaim the mantra that I'm busy, 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 then you aren't of any worth. You're not successful. You're doing nothing with your life. Yet the most successful people that you will encounter will tell you that they take time to breathe, to pause, and to connect within throughout their busy day. They put out what I call an APB on their mind, body and soul. That is, they bring themselves to awareness in the moment. Pause and take a few deep breaths, and in this awareness they connect to their thoughts, emotions, how they are feeling, and the actions they are involved in. They use the APB, awareness, pause, and breath. Without this awareness, you may be feeding yourself negative thoughts, feelings, energy all day long. And this becomes rooted within your mind, body and soul and results in consequences that present negative experience throughout your life. And it can and will affect all areas of your life. It may come out in physical illness, financial issues, relationship difficulties, or in any multitude of struggles and difficulties you may be experiencing. If you aren't living the life you desire right now, I can guarantee you that if you just pause in awareness of your best belief, emotion, sensation and thought in the moment and just breathe, you will feel more connected, focused, aware and more confident, assured in your choices to live a life filled with purpose, passion and possibilities. Let me explain a bit of why I am so positive that by harnessing your beliefs, emotions, sensations and thoughts, that you can alter your life dramatically from struggle to one of ease, flow and harmony. And here is how I know that this is true. 40 years ago, I had a horseback riding accident. As a result of this, I had an acquired brain injury. This was the first time in 7 years that I had failed to wear a helmet while riding, and wouldn't you know, this is the time I tumbled off. Nevertheless, when my head impacted with the hard, unforgiving ground, it caused my brain to bounce around in my skull, causing minute bruising and injury to various areas of my brain. The most prevalent, however, was to the left frontal lobe, specifically the area of the brain that houses the executive functioning. This is the part of the brain that helps you to solve problems, make decisions, and handle multiple tasks. Essentially, all of these skills were reduced to a 10th percentile within my ability to process. I could not make a decision if my life depended on it. A friend of mine took me to Tim Hortons one day after my accident. We pulled up into the parking lot and she said, "Shall we go in or through the drive-through?" She said I looked like a deer caught in headlights, as I couldn't even make a simple decision of my preference for drinking coffee. Previous to this, I was able to manage a number of tasks easily and swiftly, and was able to solve minor to major upheavals within seconds. I had led 3 churches, ran horseback riding camps for general and special population children, as well as taught riding lessons and kept up with the demands of a busy family with my husband and our 2 daughters. However, since the accident, noise has become unbearable. Light was intolerable, and I suffered from whiplash, resulting in incredible pain and an unending headache. To top this off, 10 days after my accident, I awoke unable to speak. I knew what I wanted to say, but I couldn't get the words out. The swelling had affected the broca center of the brain, which handles the ability to speak. And funny enough, when I was able to speak again, I had inherited this Scottish brogue, which you're hearing now. Previous, my friends would say that when I was really passionate about something, you might hear a whirl of the tongue, but this is an everyday occurrence for me now. and one that I have been told may have originated near Inverness in Scotland from a few of the residents when I visited there. Regardless, I am one of 60 people in the world diagnosed with foreign accent syndrome, and to be honest, many people like the way I speak, so to me it is a great God-incidental part of my accident. I say God-incidental because I don't believe that anything in our lives is just a coincidence. I believe they are God-incidences that occur to shift our awareness, our perspectives, and our outlooks on our life to gain reverence, a sacred knowing, a glimpse of our lives, and answer the big questions of, what am I truly meant to do? Why am I here? Why did this happen? I think of my accident, which I used to call the Great Fall, and now I say I am grateful of my fall, as a wake-up call from God. Slow down, Sharon. Listen to that still small voice within you and breathe. Pause and appreciate your life. It is so much nicer if you would slow down to smell the roses rather than catching a whiff of their fragrance as you run by. Oh, and by the way, my horse's name is Malachi, which means messenger of God. And I think God had a big wake-up call for me. God incidental, don't you think? So I know about disharmony, depression, anger, frustration, and despair. The brain injury had caused me to be sensitive to the light and the noise, and any confusion caused me great anxiety. And so I withdrew to my dark, quiet, comfortable room for days that became weeks and months. Many of my close family members do not know the struggle I went through and to what depths I had reached, as I tend to be one to withdraw rather than to share what I am feeling. Many times, well-intentioned folks don't realize you just need them to be there for you rather than trying to fix you or convince you how normal this is. And yet I couldn't remain in my darkened room forever, so I began speech therapy, as I had developed a stutter in addition to my new accent, as well as physiotherapy and occupational therapy to help me. All very helpful pieces, but it was truly my interest in research into the brain and the mind that I feel was the greatest healer for me. I learned that my injured brain was actually plastic and could change. And this is not just important for people who have had these type of injuries. It is important to everyone and anyone who struggles in life with disharmony. For folks who aren't experiencing in their lives what they imagine it could be, for individuals who are anxious, worried, and frustrated with the results and want to change their lives dramatically. This is where my interest in the brain, heart, and the mind developed. It was here, in a vast array of books on the mind, brain, heart, and soul, that within the subconscious that my journey to healing and wholeness began. And it is here that you too can create peace, harmony, and happiness in your life, and to experience the life you have dreamed of, because it is in the mind, particularly the subconscious mind, where change truly takes effect. Now, let's return to our breathing. Focus on taking a deep breath in, and when you've come to your maximum inhalation, just pause briefly, then slowly exhale through the mouth. Pause again when you've had your maximum exhalation, and then breathe in again, allowing your abdomen to rise, diaphragm to expand. Pause briefly, and then release that breath, allowing your body to relax, the tension to release. Pause briefly again. Breathe in one more time. Just pause and exhale completely, returning to your normal breathing pattern. Move around just a wee bit. Move your head to side. Relax your shoulders. Move your feet. Shake your hands. Stand up. Reposition yourself in your chair if you want to. Allow yourself to be fully aware and present to your body, mind, and soul once again. By engaging the body, you can re-engage the mind. And here is the second 30-second tip I'd like to share with you. Yawn. Yes, yawn. If you don't feel like yawning, do it anyways. Fake a yawn 3 or 4 times, and a real one will occur. This ignites the precuneus in the brain, giving you increased focus, cools off the brain, relieves drowsiness, helps you in your ability to communicate, increases your feelings of compassion and connectedness to others, and literally connects you to others around you. Because when you yawn, it is contagious. Practically everyone starts to yawn as well. So fake yawning until you can get a good, long, true one out. Do this 8 to 10 times whenever you feel the need to yawn or not. It only takes 30 seconds, and when in the presence of others, when they say you're being rude for yawning or you're bored by them, say, certainly not. I am awakening the precuneus, which is peculiar because it helps me to listen to you even better. Awareness is the number one key to changing your life, from one of frustration to one of ease and flow, from anger to acceptance, from overwhelming thoughts and feelings to feelings of contentment, confidence, awareness of your choices moment to moment. Awareness is self-observation. This means watching everything around you as if you're watching someone else, not yourself. Be unbiased and do not personalize or judge that which you are observing. No internal comments, no attitude, just observe. To be aware is to wake up. So what do you hear yourself saying? Is it positive, motivating, empowering, or are you being critical, complaining, or condemning of yourself and or of others? Are you listening from your paradigms, from the conditioning you have received, from those implanted by society? Do you often say, I am depressed, I am tired, I can't keep up? You may be experiencing depression, but you are not your depression. Do not identify with the negative thought, feelings, or emotions. I may be experiencing sadness, depression, anger right now, but that is not who I am. This too shall pass, and I will feel relief and joy and hope. And yes, this feeling of joy will pass too. Nothing is black and white. It is a colourful rainbow of expression. This is the experience of life. Do not set a judgment. Don't lock a thought, an attitude through stinking thinking into yourself. Gain awareness of the extreme thinking or personalizing of emotion and breathe. Pause to consider that this is not the only possibility. You have choice because no one has the ability to make you feel any particular way. The greatest paradigm to change is belief in yourself that comes from within yourself. It is about how you feel about yourself. It is your self-image. It is an appreciation for your talents, skills, gifts, and abilities. All of us are born with unique gifts, special talents. We are unique. There has never been, and never will be again, anyone specifically like you. Your thumbprint, your iris, your likes and dislikes are unique to you. The special makeup of your gifts, preferences, are all unique creations. It really has to begin with you, how you feel, what you believe. Do you sow positive feelings and thoughts, or do you put yourself down? Do you listen to the constantly negative news and then be a part of it? Do you think what others think about you counts? Can you free yourself to be free from the good opinion of others? You cannot demand that others contribute to your happiness. Happiness does not live in another or in anything that is external to you. It lies within you. Content with who you are right now. Don't put prerequisites on your happiness. Don't wait to feel great. Don't let yourself put limits to who you can be and the life you can experience in this moment. Don't wait to be happy when you lose £10, or I'll be happy when I pay off my mortgage. Don't wait to be that happy now. Situations change constantly. Hope really does spring eternal, and it is in this hope, in this optimism, that ease and flow are yours in this moment. That will make the difference for you now and in the future. Let go of the need to be somebody or to compare yourself to others. You are a perfect reflection of God. Live for nothing. Flow with everything. There will be ups and downs, but like a river, you will flow through the rocks and over the rapids and back to balance and awareness. Society has told you that to be happy is to be relaxed, easy with smooth sails. But is there anyone who has not known or experienced challenges, illness, or loss? No one is immune to struggle. It happens, but do not identify with the struggle. We can unlearn these negative habits because that is what our thoughts are, just habits. We're part of the group, part of the culture, and we're all programmed parts of our culture and society. All of us feel some negativity. Sometimes we just can't lift ourselves up as easily as other days. There were many days after my accident that I knew I was angry, depressed, upset, and couldn't pull myself out of it. However, I started to be more aware that this was happening and to choose to reach for a better feeling, a better outlook, a better belief, to choose my best belief, emotion, sensation and thought that I could in that moment. And when I was able to do this, I felt a sense of relief. No, not completely. It didn't just magically disappear, but I felt a little relief and ease each time I practiced this. And the feelings of relief were longer and longer, and the more aware I became of this, the easier it became. It all begins, as I said, with the APB, gaining awareness, pausing, then taking a few deep cleansing breaths to connect to your best in that moment, and changing them to the good, better, and best that you can. So, how do we enable ourselves to choose the best in every moment? It takes action on our part to help us increase awareness, to implant the seeds of acceptance, contentment, joy, and happiness. Well, grab a pen and a piece of paper. We will begin that process right now. Just to let you know, the B.E.S.T program is an engaging one. You must participate in the activities to enact real change. The exercises that you will do are fun and easy and quick and help to create fantastic results and harmony within. It takes about 45 days to change a habit, so we will have 7 weeks together in the B.E.S.T program, about 49 days, to work together to help you change self-defeating patterns that are causing you pain, scarcity, sadness, or frustration. And as a thank you for listening, if you join me for the full 7-week program, I would like to offer you a free session to talk with me one-on-one over Skype, FaceTime, on the phone, or if you're able to come here, we could spend a couple of hours talking and walking the labyrinth, meeting the horses, and relaxing in a sacred container of creating harmony within. You'll receive the 7-week program, plus a free one-to-one session with me to really help you focus on the program and get the most from it. Now, grounded in this moment, I want you to write one thing you like about yourself. Perhaps it is something you do well. Maybe it's music, baking, horseback riding, anything you truly enjoy and feel good inside when you think of this. Honestly, just write down one thing you like about yourself right now. One thing. It doesn't have to be something others would think are grand or great. If I were to choose something I like about myself, I might say I like my sense of humour and how I can use it to start talking to people and to make them comfortable. Start with the words I am and write I am in large letters, because it is the I am that is within you that is divine, that is unlimited, that is open to possibilities, that is passionate for more life, for life that is abundant and hope-filled. It is the I am that creates a life of possibilities. This is why my logo is focused on the I am. I am limitless. If you go to my website, www.creatingharmonywithin.com, you will see my logo in the top left corner. It is an upside-down horseshoe that is symbolic of good luck. People may put an upside-down horseshoe over the doorway to catch the good luck. However, it really isn't just about luck, although you are a lucky person. Don't forget that. But it is about the I am. It is the wisdom, the guidance, the heart of the divine, the infinite, spirit, whatever you want to call it. You need to lasso the I am and be aware and connect to that which is limitless within you. This is not easy, folks. It's one of the hardest tasks I do in my life. I work hard at staying connected to the I am of my soul, my spirit, my mind, and lasso as many good thoughts as I can. All day we are bombarded with CNN, as Mary Morrissey says, constantly negative news. And this is why I ask you to finish this statement. I am so happy and grateful now that, and finish that with something that you are grateful for in your life at this moment. Do this immediately when you get up in the morning. It takes like 30 seconds, but you can do it. I am. Start with the I am so happy and grateful. I am are the two most important words in your awareness that can change your thinking, beliefs, emotions and thoughts to ones that will empower you both in your conscious awareness, but more importantly, in your unconscious awareness as well, to develop positive changes in your life. Here is an I am mantra that you can say to yourself if you are having difficulty finding the words you want. It doesn't matter whether you truly feel this way or not. You are teaching the subconscious mind to think in new ways, to feel new emotions, to think differing thoughts, and so to say to yourself often, I am strong, whole, and powerful. I am optimistic, happy, and grateful. I am confident, at peace, and relaxed, and I am so thankful for the love that surrounds me. Find a journal to write this in. Read it often. Carry this book with you. No one needs to know what it is. Say it is your book to make lists of things that you must do. Write this down and embed it into your subconscious. Post it on your mirror. Paste it in your day timer. Put it on your fridge. Keep it in your pocket. Slide it in your wallet. Read these often. Let the positive enter into your life. Let that subconscious divine spark within you hear the appreciation, the excitement. Get emotion behind it. Say it out loud. Tell it to yourself in the mirror. Smile as you say it. It feels odd and fake at first, but just do it. Even when it seems weird and false, it will change and get better. You need to see and feel that positive emotion. We want the positive thoughts, but also positive emotions. This increases your vibration and therefore draws, attracts, manifests better feelings so you can feel your best. Let the negative go. Take the reins and say, whoa, and then lead your thoughts where you need them to go. Let the past be the past. Talk of the future as if it has already happened. It's already exactly as you desire it to be. Be open. Let go of the attachment of being the victim, of scarcity thinking, or of jealousy. Yet if it feels impossible, beyond your ability, if you cannot connect within at all, I say a word of caution here, that there may be medical circumstances underlying this, and you should seek a physician to further look into it. Self-awareness, self-responsibility, self-advocacy and care are all part of this for discovering your best, which is within you. What you sow, you will reap. If you plant corn, you get corn. If you plant negative thoughts, emotions, sensations, beliefs again and again, this is what you will receive. So breathe, literally. Let's just take a breath together. Breathe in and expand that abdomen. Stretch the diaphragm and enlarge the chest area and pause. Then exhale and let it go. Let go of the thoughts or any negativity. Pause again and just start breathing normally. Adjust yourself in your chair. We've only got a few minutes left. Shake out your arms and move your neck. Just move and readjust to awaken your attention and awareness. And last but not least, our third 30-second tip that will create harmony within, and that is to smile. Yes, smile. It only takes a second but creates a huge difference for yourself and for others. When you smile, others respond positively to you. Smiling is contagious. It is a universal sign of happiness, and others respond positively to this. We literally produce thousands of different messages just by adjusting our facial muscles. And by doing this, we show others how we feel. We share information about our personality, our mood, and our physical well-being in that moment. We may be doing this consciously or subconsciously, but in every moment we are revealing something through our face. A smile is viewed across cultures as a sign of friendliness, connection, and understanding. Frowns are usually associated with sadness or disapproval, so turn the frown upside down, as they say, and smile. It takes less work to smile than it does to frown, so smile, even if it seems corny. Why? Because smiling helps you relax, decrease stress, improve your mood, improve your spirit, releases endorphins immediately when you smile throughout your body, and helps you to feel better. It helps you to be more social, more confident, and happier. A few deep breaths, yawn a half a dozen times, and smile. These 3 simple steps will make a huge difference to how you feel, and as such will make your day the best day yet. As you monitor your internal best state, you can intentionally alter the way you react to external stimuli through awareness, observation, and positive intention. You can alter deeply lodged patterns of behavior to change the neural links within the brain that are currently pre-programmed within you to react in certain ways. Experiences, influences, and conditioning, you have developed conditioned responses that are automatically triggered by people, circumstances, and events. Yet you can change these. By monitoring your thoughts, emotions, sensations of the mind, you can redefine and shape the neural connections in the brain to create a more peaceful and pleasant, purposeful possibility in your life. This is the neural plasticity of the brain at its best. It is what Mindsight author Dan Siegel tells us, that focusing our attention transforms the brain structure. This is scientific reality. You literally alter the brain by initiating your best differently. You literally create different neural links, ones that will resonate with the positive, the hopeful, and attract to you that which will make the feelings come true through experience. So throughout the day, put out the APB, gain awareness, pause, and breathe to promote the best. Open your eyes in the morning and say, this is a new day, one I have not lived before. This is my best day yet. I'm excited and I look forward to my day. I am so grateful for, and name what you're grateful for in that day. And say it in the present tense. It is about being happy right now, right at this moment, not when this or that happens, but right now. We need to change what we're thinking and feeling in this moment. As President Lincoln stated, I think people are just about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Whether you're happy or not is not measured by what is external to you. It is found within. It does not matter what education you have, what car you drive, what you do for a living. The journey to happiness and harmony begins with beliefs, emotions, sensations, and thoughts. Make them the best you can make them in any given moment. No, I'm not saying to be Sally Sunshine. We can't be happy and at our best all the time. We pick the best emotion we can feel, however, and the best thought we can create in a moment, even if it's just to raise your level of well-being just a wee bit, just a degree. After my accident, I was all over the map of the emotional resonance gauge. Initially, I felt depressed, tired, and fearful, as I didn't know what was happening after I lost the ability to speak. I felt insecure and worthless in the eyes of society, that I couldn't cope or meet the rush lifestyle that is rewarded. It turned to anger, frustration, and jealousy. I was angry that I couldn't do and attain what others were able to do. Jealousy reared its angry head as we had to sell off some of our luxuries that we had, selling our horse trailer, our F-250 for more practical transportation to save on gas. We cut back on the evenings out, our Friday night pizza nights, went to frozen pizzas, which are fantastic, but I just didn't feel the same. I started to doubt myself. Could I do more? Was I being lazy? I always had this feeling that others felt I was just using my accident as an excuse not to work. I then began to worry more, to blame myself, and then I tried to do work only to find myself exhausted, overwhelmed, and irritated. I allowed what others were thinking, or what I was imagining they were thinking, to rule my emotions, to measure my worth, to influence my day. Then I began to meditate again, as I had previous to the accident, just breathing in the moment. I read some good, supportive, positive books, and teaching my subconscious mind new ways to think, better ways to feel, and better beliefs and sensations. Yes, there are still moments of sadness, loss, grief, perhaps anger and frustration. We're here on a journey, and there will be challenging moments. Darkness and moments of sadness, and yet if there is darkness, we can appreciate the light. We experience winter, so we can appreciate the warmth and joy of spring. Rain, so we can appreciate the sunshine. But remember, these shadow moments, as Debbie Ford calls them, are not the whole definition of who you are. There is so much more to you than the moments of fear or sadness or uncertainty. And you will feel moments of joy, happiness, elation, awe, and wonder in your life once again. Think on this. These shadows or these darker moments in your life are behind you when you keep your face to the sun. So keep facing the sun, the light, the love and hope, and let those shadows fall behind you. Let go of the past. Let go of any mistakes you think you might have made. Let go of the failures you feel that you may have experienced. It is done. You have learned from them, you have grown, and you will pull the positive out of it and keep that with you for future reference. Actually, give thanks for these moments and then just let it go. No, I'm going to admit, it is not easy, but we will talk about this and effective strategies in future classes to manage this and to engage the best in your life. I will assist you with step to step to find that purposeful, passionate place you desire and help you live a life full and abundantly. I guarantee you that you will find a number of strategies that will help you change your day to one that is good, better and best, and you will leave behind all the rest. You will gain lots of information and enjoy the classes so much you'll be excitedly anticipating the next session. Go to my website now, www.creatingharmonywithin.com, and register for the B.E.S.T program. You will receive the one-on-one session with me to help you get the most from the program. Just add the word B.E.S.T in the promotion code section when you register in the shopping cart. You will also receive the 7 tele-seminars, the ability to hear them again and again from the recordings, and these lessons are about 40 minutes in length. Yes, this is a long time to tune in. However, I bet you watch TV for at least that amount of time each night. And this is so much better for you. And if you have something that conflicts with this, you can easily listen to it at a later time because of your exclusive access. And you can listen to it in 10-minute segments, or in as much or as little time as you feel you would like to do. It is entirely your choice. You have lots of flexibility, so you can enjoy, engage, and implement the success-producing ideas provided in this teleseminar series. You also have the ability to ask questions directly on the calls. At the end of each teaching session for the full 7 weeks, I will be online to answer your questions directly after the session. And I encourage you to listen to the questions asked by others, because they may well be your questions. And by joining now, you receive the one-on-one session with me. This is limited to 10 registrations, so I encourage you to join now to access the most from this program. Just add the word B.E.S.T to the promotion spot. Throughout the 7-week series, you will learn the art of being, experience authenticity in the moment, strengthen your ability to interact successfully with others, expand your capacity for self-awareness, strengthen your decision-making, boost self-awareness and self-image, set boundaries that honour yourself and others, practice emotional congruency, promote clarity of intent, and reconnect with the peace and silence within. I guarantee, yes, guarantee, that you will learn techniques that will change your life positively for abundance and prosperity, vitality and harmony, love and success. If you are not satisfied with the program at the end of the 7 weeks, I will gladly refund your investment. Please visit www.creatingharmonywithin and go to the shopping cart now to register for the B.E.S.T program. And I know it's going to make a huge difference for you. You will notice and receive the next start date by email upon your registration, or just check our online calendar on the website. So remember, the APB, connect to awareness, pause, and take 3 deep breaths whenever you feel tension, stress, worry, or frustration. And you will immediately begin to decrease the feelings of stress. Check in with your inner wisdom before you get out of bed in the morning. Even before you open your eyes, just say to yourself, this is my best day yet. I am so happy and I am grateful that. And say to yourself, I am strong, powerful, whole, loving, happy, harmonious, centered, calm, and ready for what today brings. Joy, love, and happiness. Give it your best. Best belief, yes, this is going to be a great day. Start with your best emotion. I feel joy, expectation, and hope. Connect with good sensations in your body. I feel good and great and grand. And I think positive thoughts. I'm pumped and ready to roll with today. So, till then, keep your dreams alive, your hopes high, and your outlooks positive. And I will talk to you soon as we travel the best journey together. Thanks again for listening in, and I'll talk to you soon. Many blessings.